Hello, my loves. Welcome back. Welcome if you're new. So, quick message to say thank you so much for everybody that joined me yesterday for the live, and thank you all to the new subscribers. I do appreciate you. Thank you so much for coming last night. Yesterday, actually, morning. My boyfriend did complete his race as well, 10 miles. He did really well. Really proud of him. So, yes, to Christopher. Well done, my love. So, we're going to jump into your reading today. Also, if you would like to join me for a live at any time, if you press the subscribe button and click the bell, you will automatically get video notifications and when I go live, and you're always welcome there. Always. I do star signs during the week, and I do personal readings as well, and they're all free. So you're more than welcome to join me. Anyway, let's get into your reading today. Let's see what's going on for you guys. We have hammer, sabotage, rebuilding, interrogation, repetitive, persistent, working on it. Beautiful. We have separation, sadness, missing you, thinking about you, yearning, unsure future, talking, interested, conversing more, awaiting messages arrives, text, call, email, hoovering, and we have coffin. Endings bring new beginnings, growth, change, liberation, transition. I do feel like for some of you, you're waiting for a message to come in here. I think we have gone into Mercury retrograde, haven't we? I feel like for some of you, in the meantime, you're building on something now. You're working on something, and as I said, it's in this time of separations, but it has ended. Whatever this is, it's ended, and this is a time for growth in this time of maybe separation. Because I feel like you're sitting waiting for somebody to message you. I feel like for some of you as well, you start getting into like doing like things for yourself in the expectation that somebody's going to talk to you. No. You're not accepting something here that's done, basically. I feel like for some of you haven't totally left this alone. There's an acceptance that's needed to be had at a deeper level that has not been accepted yet. And trust me, it takes time, and that's okay. It's just going to take time. You'll get there. It's just going to take time. But anyway, let's see what wants to come out in the tarot. We'll have a little bit deeper look into this. Seeing 3 swords there as well. So let's see. If it comes out, it comes out, my love. So let's see what's going on with you guys. Let's have a look at that. We have the Page of Cups, the 3 of Wands, the Ace of Cups, and we've got the 8 of Wands. Some of you may be reaching out to a person here and you're getting met with conflict. And there's a reason for that, because they don't want to be contacted, basically. Which is causing the heartbreak. For some of you, I feel like you're chasing this person a little bit. And I feel like it's a fear of losing this person completely. The thing is, you're avoiding the acceptance in this. This person, I feel like, does not want to be contacted. This is the truth. And this may sound awful and mean and stuff, but it's like this is where you need to empower yourself into some self-love here with the Ace of Cups. Your cup has to overfloweth, my love. And the thing is, like, I feel like this is all you want, is to be loved and accepted for who you are. And the thing is, are you loving and accepting yourself for who you are by staying in the situation with this person who does not accept you for who you are right now? I'm just being bold and truthful with you, and pretty much these are the things I had to ask myself. Is this person showing up for me right now? Is this person being respectful to me right now? Because I feel like right now they're not being respectful to you. I feel like you want to go and explore some new options for some of you in love, to try and get over this person. But I feel like you need to maybe explore not just love options, but explore hobby options, things that you can invest your time, your energy, your emotions into, things that you might not know that you even like right now. Like, for example, when I started to get on my before I met my boyfriend, I was getting into new things. I think I explained this in my past video. I was getting into crochet. I was just finding new hobbies and things that I'm interested in. I got into my witchcraft. I got into a lot of different things just to, just to look around, see what I wanted to do, you know, um, you know, dive a little bit deeper into something else, like things that I love. Like I went into Lenormand for a bit to try, like, well, not to try, but well, I did try and dabbled. But this is where it starts. There's like little nuggets that you're getting led towards, because I feel like there is a sense of you need to accept the situation for what it is, because this person's been very clear with what they want, and I don't feel like wherever they are, they're not letting that go. It is very much they're holding on very tight to this. Wherever it is over there, they're very much defending it as well with the Knight of Swords. Like, this is where the conflict is, because you won't allow them to move on. Let's say, I feel like for some of you, you don't want them to move on, but they want to themselves. And the thing is, you're trying to press something that they don't want, basically. Whether they're in love with this person or not, I feel like you're trying to keep this where it is because you want this person, and it's really sad because, like, the thing is, you can't force somebody to love you. You can't force somebody to come back. You can't force somebody to talk to you. And I feel like it's really difficult because you really want to have closure. You want to, you want this person basically. But the thing is, you're hurting yourself in this, and you're going to get met with this guy every time. And this is where the self-love needs to come in, and you need to work at this. It's not just like a walk in the park. So let's see why the Page of Cups is here, please. The King of Swords, the Emperor, the Nine of Cups. So I do feel like there's an element of here of like you don't want the conflict anymore with this person, because I do feel like they're trying to control things over there with their own thing. Some of you, this is a father as well that's gone back to a mum or like a mother figure here. I do feel like they're focusing on what they need to focus on, basically, and they're being quite firm with you. And I feel like for you, this is a head over heart decision, because right now your heart still wants to go to them and see the best in them and all that stuff, right? But you also want to have a new opportunity in love. Why, if they were making you that happy, and things and situations, you wouldn't be going looking for love with anybody else, basically. So you're obviously not happy with them being over there with somebody else, which is fine. But I feel like there's a need to admit this to yourself as well, and maybe some of your behaviours as well. Because if you're chasing this person, so it's obviously going to put them off energetically. It would put me off. It did put me off with a lot of people. So let's see why the Three of Wands is here, because I feel like you're trying to press the situation, but it's not working out in your favour. You got the Two of Wands, you've got the Five of Cups. Yeah, I feel like you don't want to move on, and it could be depression led, and it's over, and I feel like you're trying to press this, and the thing is, the universe is offering you a new opportunity, but you're not taking it because you're still hung up on the old. And this is where the toxic behaviours are coming in, because I feel like, again, this is something about chasing and trying to rebuild with this person, trying to talk to them, and things like that. But it's just because you're sad about this whole situation, like you're grieving, and there's a lot of loss around this, but you're also going into toxic behaviors here, where you may be trying to manipulate a situation, maybe you're trying to chase this person, maybe you're reaching out to see how they're doing and stuff, but they don't want to be contacted. And this is where your self-worth has to come in and how you feel about you. Like, if your cup was overflowing with all this good stuff, you wouldn't even think about this person. You don't think about that person anymore. You'd be going off living your best life. You'd be going off emotionally pouring into things that you want to do. And this could be a harsh video to somebody, but I feel like somebody needs to hear this, because like, I know I did exactly the same, but until you call yourself out in your behaviors, and the way that we are and how we feel about ourselves on the inside, nothing's going to change, and you're still going to carry on in that vicious cycle of keep going to this person, getting upset because of the way they're reacting to you, and you're like, well, I'm connected to this person, they have to be with me because they're my person or whatever, right? And trust me, I used to be that person as well, but until I looked at myself and my own behavior and realized like they're their own person, and until I realised, like, yes, they are their own person and they make their own decisions in life, but also so can I had to empower myself to leave and say, do you know what? I need to go and get better. I need to go and make myself well, because I wasn't well. I was very ill. Um, I accepted things, situations that were not good for me. And until I recognised my worth and realised I was worthy of, you know, good people to be around me, good friendships, good relationships, healthy relationships, until I accepted myself for who I was, my behaviours, my old me. I accept my old me and call my old me out sometimes. Still get her coming back sometimes, and that's okay. Do you know what I mean? But I'll call myself out on those behaviours, and this is where you need to call yourself out on your own behaviours as well. Not the other person's, but your own. This is where you call you out. What are you attached to? What are you doing that's toxic? Until you call this person out yourself, you're going to keep giving it power. And it's not to say you're a bad person, a wicked person, whatever. You're not bad or anything else. It's just something that you've always done and probably always known. Until you call yourself out on your behaviour and just be accountable for you and who you are as a person, it's like you can't, there's no power there anymore. You call yourself out and you're just like, all right, okay, well, I can change that part of me. I can change my behaviour. I can be better for me. You don't do it for that other person, you do it for you. So let's see why the Ace of Cups is here. And this is where you empower yourself, like, yeah, I did that. And then what are they going to do? They're going to come back and say, well, you did this, you did that. Yeah, I did. Now what? Yeah, I did. I manipulated people. I did all this shit. I shouldn't have done it. And I'm very sorry and I apologise to people that I did that to. But I also know I did that shit. And I'm absolutely accountable for my actions. I still love that person, like my old me that did those things. It wasn't healthy that I did those things, but I still love that person because that was a hurt person. That was a person that's all they've ever known. That was me. So I just have to accept it, but then put in place better behaviours, So let's see why the Ace of Cups is here. The Two of Pentacles, the Strength, King of Cups. Yeah, and you've got Death again at the bottom of the deck. I feel like for some of you need to accept that this is over with this person. Until you accept it, it's like you can't move forward from it. It came out like this as well. I don't feel like this person's particularly... I feel like for you, like this person is very loving towards you at one point. And I feel like they try and be I feel like they try to be compassionate with you and things like that, but it's coming across where it's like they're trying to be tolerant towards you and everything, but it's like there has to be a level of like accountability for you. Not saying this person is a martyr, because I don't feel like they are, basically. I don't feel like they are. But I feel like you need to have the strength to sort you out and your life out, because I feel like you've got a lot of responsibilities that you have put on the back burner a bit. And it's time, I feel like for you, it's actually bringing it back to you and how you feel about you. Rather than this other person, bring it back to you. Because once you sort out that, look at all that inner turmoil that you're having, the emotions that are pouring out the surface. It doesn't have to be that way. And it's all going to start with you and stopping and pulling back and being like, okay, let's look at me in this. Not looking at the other person, looking out for what's good for you. Because I feel like there is some depression here, there's loss, there's grief. And you're going through those stages, you have to allow yourself through it because you're not feeling the pain that's in it. And this is where you find out a lot about you and your behaviours through this moment in time as well. And calling yourself out and being better for you. Not for this other person, but for yourself. So let's see what's going to go on in the potential future for you. We have the Lovers. Beautiful. Imprisonment. Okay. Potential future, please. Oh, we've got Change. Beautiful. And bottom of the deck. Ooh. Okay. You've got male and female. But you also have wealthy male as well. I'm just saying, I feel like for some of you, like, in the future, like, when you let this person, sorry, not this person, but when you get yourself out your mind, basically, about this love situation, change is going to come in for you. And I really encourage you to go out and look what the things that emotionally you want to invest in. Not maybe other people, like, in general, but investing in, like, things that you can emotionally invest in, like hobbies, going out and meeting new people, maybe in craft groups. I went to craft groups, I just said craft groups, but women's circles, men's circles, whatever, right? Anything that is for you and benefits you. Like even joining running groups, things like that. It's like, I feel like that's what's going to change. And I feel like for some of you, I'm just saying, there's somebody here for you once you change the outlook of how you feel about you, my love. I love it. So let's get Romance Angels, and I'm going to get a card to finish off with. Let's get a Romance Angel for you, my love. You've got give your relationships a chance and playfulness and free yourself. So work on your partnership. I feel like for some of you, it's might be a new partnership here that wants to come in, but you haven't really give that a chance. We also have here playfulness to recapture a romance, allow your inner useful spirit to shine and free yourself. It's time to take back control of your life, which is what I've been saying. So, let me get you a spirit animal oracle, and then we're going to leave it there. Let's see. What's the advice for you, my loves? Moth spirit, surrender now. And butterfly spirit came out as well, but I'm going to do moths because butterfly spirit says transformation is beautiful. And it is, absolutely is, but we're going to go with moth spirit because that's what came out. So let's see. I love this. As I say, I've been through all this myself. I absolutely know. But it all starts with you. Surrender now, moth spirit. Moth spirit asks, what is guiding you right now? Are you in alignment with spirit or pursuing something or someone with so much tenacity that it has become a compulsion or addiction? Are you so intoxicated by a potential relationship or opportunity that you can't think straight? Hard work and dedication are virtues, and love, of course, is a beautiful thing. However, when moth spirit appears, it's time to consider if you have gone over the edge in the relentless pursuit. Workaholism, overeating, perfectionism, or addiction to certainty or even to a person may be your current vice. The form of your addiction does not matter so much as the awareness of the consequences of remaining persistent with moderation is needed. Let go of your excessive energy by channeling it in more than one direction. The fire burns hot, and you do not want to be engulfed by your passion to the exclusion of all other pursuits that matter to you. Now, in a time of surrender and radical acceptance, so that your drive does not cause you to flee or fight. Spirit wants you to release your need for certainty and control so that you can relax into a more balanced way of using your moth spirit energy. Banish the shoulds, the musts, so that you enjoy what is as you allow it for what might be. So, I'm going to read out the protection message that comes with this because I feel like that's important to hear that as well. So, protection message. Moth spirit can be intense, and honesty about your own compulsive tendencies is needed right now. As I said before, like, we don't know until we call ourselves out. Anyway, side note. So it's too easy to switch from one addiction to another, distracting yourself from the discomfort of uncertainty and thoughts and emotions that arise when you aren't mindedly pursuing a goal. Moth spirit calls you to practice a moderation in all things and reconsider then think you are headed toward the light, but you're really heading into a fire that will cause burnout. Why are you being so resistant to letting up? Could you be avoiding difficult emotions you need to feel and release? Now is the time to be fiercely inventory so that your addictive tendencies can be toned down and rechanneled into enthusiastic activity in moderation. You are not a machine. Listen to your moth spirit's message that a change is needed to support your well-being. Maybe deep down you know you have become too attached to something and someone. Let go of your need to control the outcome and allow yourself to remember the many ways you want to channel your energy. To relationships, to work, to giving to others, to self-care and to other pursuits you value. You need to take care of yourself or you're going to go into burnout. And trust me, I know what that's like. And until you recognise that within yourself, you need to go and look at this. Because the thing is, we can see a potential in somebody and we can get addicted to that potential. And the thing is, you're seeing a potential, you're not seeing the whole picture of things. So I really need you to take care of yourself right now because you're heading to it if you're not careful. But there's beautiful transformation on the other side when you accept this part of you. This part of you can come out. So I'm going to leave this here. Thank you so much for joining me. I hope you have the most beautiful day. And I love you loads. Love yous. Have the best day. And I'll speak to you soon. Bye. Love yous. Bye.